What's going on, Army? It's the General. It's been a bit of time, but I wanted to come back. I've been getting this question a lot, so I wanted to address it and have it on YouTube for us all to share and to have an open conversation about us men. Now, I have a lot of young cats. If they didn't ask me directly, they brought it up or they complain about it not happening in their life, and that's having a woman cook and clean. Be like, the General. I'm a hardworking man. I do this, I do that. My woman won't cook it clean. And I'm here to tell you, fellas, that if your woman don't cook it clean for you, and you have vocally stated that's what you needed, then that's your fault. It is no one's fault to your honor. It's not the woman's fault. It is your fault. Because you have failed as a man to demand what you need in life. So let me backpedal a little bit. So I've been with my current woman for about 4 years, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, fellas. I just got her to cook for me consistently, like without me asking, about a year to 2 years, right? And that took me a lot of personal learning. And I used to be Mr. Do It All. I used to be, oh no, I make the bacon and I fry it up. I was one of them. And so if you're one of those two, listen closely. For me to make that switch, I had to first have that tough conversation with her, then stand on what I said. And that's the most important part. And this, if you take away anything from this, you must stand on what you say. You must be willing to go your separate ways. If it's that important to you, you must be able to go your own separate way if she's not willing to comply with what you need. Now, let's first start off as you, the man. If you're not the provider, if you're not the man you claim to be, then you don't have no rights to make anything, to make any type of demands. If you just sit on the couch not doing shit and she's the breadwinner, hell, I wouldn't cook for you either. Nobody should cook for you. Your mama should cook for you. If you just sitting lazy, not doing shit, now, this is not saying to the people who's out here trying to get it, maybe your money ain't right yet, but you out here every day grinding. I'm not talking about you because you're grinding, you on your way. This for the person that's not doing shit, unemployed or like low employed, somebody who just go with the flow of the world and then come back home and complain. You ain't got bacon to fry up. Why are you complaining? Go out there and make some money. That's your first bet. That's what you need to do first. Go and make some money. Go and get on your grind. Go do something. If you're not on that, then you don't have no right to demand. In fact, turn this off and get on your grind. I'm dead serious. But it's for the men that's go out here. They taking care of business. They taking care of their family. They doing their damn thing. And they want to come on to a hot meal. And they woman telling them no. This is for them. Let me take a sip real quick. Get my thoughts. So if you that man, you out here, you on your grind, your woman will cook for you. This is simple. I'm going to give you the game right here, right now. It's short, simple. You must sit her down and tell her, hey, I need you to do this. This is not, oh, if you have time, no. This is what needs to be done, okay? But you also, as the man, you are the boss of your household. You also have to look at her situation. If she's out there working more hours than you, if she generally come home and she's tired, once again, fellas, that's a reflection on you. If it's so important to you, you need to get your money up and retire her. Or at least be able to her to cut her hours down to be able to cater to you. You can't have a woman that's catering to you, but she's also working 80 hours a week, taking care of all her own shit. She is 50-50. Here's another one, okay? So my girlfriend was telling me about her cousin, right? Her cousin wants her, cousin's a woman. The man wants her to be, the typical housewife, but they split everything down 50-50. That is not your woman. That is your roommate. She don't have to do shit for you. If she's paying she pays half the mortgage, half the light bill, half everything. I'm not cooking for you either. Now, it will be like a shared situation, which I believe that's what they run as the shared situation. But he wants her to cook 100% of the time, clean up 100% of the time. But they do 50-50. What is she gaining from that? You must look at your situation honestly, put your man ego aside, and say, what is she gaining from being with me? Now, if y'all gaining equally at the moment, like she pays the bills 50, he pays the bills 50, hell, you need to be happy that you have a woman that can pay 50-50. And that's real. Y'all need to figure out how much it costs to get a cook and pay that bill 50-50. Let's be real with it. That's what needs to be happening. You can't have a woman that handles all her own business, then you expect her to cater to you. That's not going to happen. A woman's not going to do that because, first of all, she's in a masculine mindset. Any woman that's in her masculine mindset, she's like, "What, nigga? You cook for me." Let's be real about it. She gonna want you to cook. She paying the bills. If you a man that, let me take a break. If your woman pays more bills than you, she take care of more of the situation too. She's the man of the situation. She is the man of the house. You need to get up there and cook her meals. Let's be real about it. Figure out what's her favorite meal and cook it up for her. Rub her feet when she get home. She the man of the house. You put respect on her name before she leaves you out the door. She'll kick you out that motherfucker. She gonna kick you out that bitch. You talking about you ordered to cook it clean, nigga? You better cook it clean. But that's real. You have to be able to look at your situation with open and honest eyes. Before you even address her, you need to sit back and look. Who's getting what from what's in this situation? If you're paying the bills, if she got problems, you solving it. If she not cooking your bills, well, you need to put your foot down and tell her, I need you to cook. And let me tell you what every woman does when you do that. Oh, I don't want to seem like a slave. I don't want to seem like one of those, I ain't your mama. I ain't this, I ain't that. I don't like cooking. But when I told my girlfriend this, she told me I don't cook. My mom used to cook for me, and she used to do this, and she used to do that. Gave me some sob story. That does, out in one ear, out the other. Every woman's going to do that. They're going to find a way to get out of it. You need to put your foot down. Stand on what you said as a man. Be willing to walk away from the situation. Because a man like me, I don't need a woman for much. I provide for myself. I provide for my woman. I provide for my family. I don't need you to buy me nothing. I don't need you to do much. Take care of my home. Feed me. I got enough shit to worry about. Be my peace. I have enough shit to worry about. Therefore, if I need a woman to do anything, I don't need her to do nothing for me but to cook or clean. Suck my dick. Like, it's simple. It's simple. Now, keep it real simple for a reason. I don't need a woman for much. I really don't need her at all. I can just have a rotation of women. So if you gonna be my lady, my main chick, I'm gonna need you to cook, clean, be my peace. It's simple. I keep it simple. I don't switch it up. Whenever she starts lacking, I'm a king of my household. I have mercy. I do not go and just demand foot on my neck. No, I don't care what you going through. I don't care what you going through. That's when you start getting into that abusive relationship. You get into toxic relationships. You be able to look at her situation. She's like, you know what? She's going through some things. I'm gonna lay off of her. I'm gonna pay for a few meals here and there, just to give her a break. Because it's a job. Sometimes you need to call it in the day. That's okay. It's not gonna be a lot. It's not gonna be a lot at all. But I'm gonna look at her situation. I'm like, okay, she going through this, she going through that, she going through life shit. She ain't really in the mood today. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna order her something. I'm gonna take us out to eat. That's another thing. If you want a woman to cater to you, then you must provide a life that's worth being catered to. You gonna have to provide a life and be a man that she's afraid to lose. If she like, I can go get another one of you, nigga, and if I go to Walmart, then hell, nigga, you lost already. You got to be a god in her eyes. Let's be honest about it. You must be somebody that she knows if she can give a call to, nigga, it's nothing but a conversation away from solving her issues. Cause let's be honest about it. A woman's issues are never really major. Never really major. This person saying this person saying that. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's never nothing major. You give her a conversation, calm her down real quick. Tell her, hey man, just go chill out. It's really not that big of a deal. Then you're not the man for her in the first place. You can't do that. What can you do? That's the greatest gift of a man. Women problems are never major. They never major. Unless they're dealing with you and it's like a kid or something. They're never major. This is little petty shit most times. Every once in a while you about to deal with some real deal shit, but that's rare. Let's keep it pimping. So if you want your woman to cook, clean, do whatever serve you, first things first, you need to do this before you even get a woman. Become the man of your dreams. You need to become the man that you can look up to. Because a woman is operating from a lower self, like from a lower point of view. She gonna see you as a god, or she gonna see you as even, or she gonna see you as a little boy. There's 3 levels to it. Are you a little boy? Are you on even playing fields? Are you the fucking king? And a guy who get catered to is the king. So if you're not that, I mean, let's start there first. If you're not the king, let's start there first. Get your money up. Get your self-esteem up. Get your confidence up. You got to be able to be in any situation, no matter what relationship you in. You need to be able to walk away from it. I don't care if you dating Beyonce. If that bitch ain't cooking, nigga, you want her to cook, you got to walk away from that situation. That's and as simple as that. It ain't nothing worse. A woman wants somebody she can control. A woman likes the idea of woman control. She don't want a man that she can control, because then you a weak man. If she a weak man, she like, I can go fuck on somebody else and come back to this nigga. He gonna pay my bills. That's why you get tricks. That's how tricks come out here. It's not tricking if you got it. But if you don't got it, niggas spend their life dime on a broad. That's crazy to me. Let's be real. So if you a man, let's work from a point of view that you are the man, right? And she's not cooking and cleaning. One, I'm assuming you just didn't have that conversation with her. A woman is not going to just automatically assume unless she had that model of that growing up, and like, it has to be for her mom and her dad. It's never going to work if she had a mom and a stepdad. Dump her. I'm gonna be real with you, because she's probably like, well, I can find a man even if it's not them. But if it's her mom and her dad, her mom served her dad, then you might not even have to have this combo with it. It might be just in her genetics. She's seen it growing up. She's seen the mom serve her daddy. Seen the dad be that man. Then you probably ain't got that problem. You're gonna have a problem if a woman grew up with a mama and a mama had a rotation of niggas where she just tricked out. Then you probably gonna have a problem. Okay. Now, either she be afraid to become her mama, or she will be her mama. It's one of the two. And it usually becomes the same thing eventually anyway, right? So afraid to become a mom that she eventually becomes a mom. That's the rotation of life. That's how she always happens. You try not to be somebody to end up becoming them, because that's exactly what the mama tried to do with her mama. Try not to be her to the point that when she became her. Like sometimes she be trying to come to me. My girl be trying to come to me and be like, well, you know, my auntie, my cousin, my dad, like, them bitches single. Let's keep it a buck. They single. Why are we even talking about them? They can't keep a man. You getting advice from them about a man when they ain't never had one? Come on now. Let's keep it a bill. Let's keep it a fucking bill, man. So if you are the man, you are the king of your household, and you having the conversation, right? I'm gonna break it down to you exactly how it's going. You gonna be like, hey, like, I'm gonna need this. It's really not up for discussion. Don't say it like that, because they gonna hold on to every word you say. Okay, they gonna be like, I need you to cook. I need you to clean. I need to keep my house clean. I need you to be my peace. She's gonna cry. She's gonna be, I don't know what the fuck she said. I'm trying to reminisce for my conversation, but that's all you ever really hear. You never really know words, man. It's usually some bullshit. But you gotta do that. You gotta hold your ground. Let me tell you about my exact situation. This is exactly how my conversation go. I sat her down. We had the conversation. She went, oh. And then I was like, well, if I can't get this, then I have to walk away. We have to split. So, okay, bet. I guess we're going to have to split then. Call her bluff. Because they're never, unless you're a man that she can afford to lose, she ain't going nowhere. You do it every time. Okay? So then after that, right? Couple days go by. I'm moving like I'm single. I ain't out here fucking or nothing. Because I'm worried about my money anyway. I ain't worried about no women right now. I'm worried about getting my money up. So I'm just on my hustle. She like, well, what's going on? I was like, shit, I thought we was single. Bust out crying. You know how women do. It's a defense mechanism. Stop feeling bad about it. They're not really sad. Okay? They use it to get their way. Every woman does it. They use it to get their way because then you feel like a bad person. You made a woman cry. But whatever. Okay? Hold your stance. If it's something you really want, hold your ground like a man. Don't move an inch. They'll be like, oh, we can cook 2 days, 3 days out of the week. No. You start off with the president. The president to cook every day, Monday through Sunday. You cook every day, and you give her time out because you a lenient ruler. So you set with that president to do that, but she's not gonna cook every day. You don't work every day. You give her breaks. You go out to eat. You do your thing. We start with that. You don't want to be like, oh, because you say, oh, let's do it 3 days, and she's gonna cook one. A woman's always gonna disappoint you to a certain degree. You start with one. This is gonna happen. You say 3, she'll give you 1. So if you say how you do 7, she might give you 5. That's how it always goes. Hold your ground. So I was complaining, crying, doing all that bullshit. Doing that bullshit until one day she was like, "Okay, I'll cook and clean." It's that simple, fellas. You demand it. You wait it out. You stand your ground. You act like shit. You like, hey, I've told you I'm gonna walk away from this. And a woman can't stand a nigga that's willing to walk away, boy. You so foreign to her. You're such a commodity. Like, I never had a nigga that was willing to walk away from me. That shit will fuck up her head. Let me be real with you. You stand your ground, though. You stand your ground. You just keep going, doing your thing. And this is the thing too. Don't go and walk around the house like you mad. Walk around the house like shit, like you do every other day. Don't treat her any different. Don't do nothing. You just go on your thing. You treat her different in a sense that she's no longer your woman. But you don't badmouth her. You don't mug her. You don't do none of that shit. You keep thugging it out. You focusing on your hustle anyway. You ain't worried about it. One day she gonna come to you and she gonna be like, "Hey, I thought more about what you said and I realized you're right. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna do the things that you say me to do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." It works 100% of the time. If you that nigga, now she might leave. Fuck her. She's not a woman for you. If you want a woman to cook and clean and she's not willing to do that, then you need to leave anyway. This is a win-win solution, fellas. This is win-win. If she's willing to walk away, if she leaves, not willing to walk away because she might bluff that, right? If she actually leaves, be like, bet she was not the woman for me. Or she's gonna be like, okay, know what? This man is great. He deserves a meal. And she guess what she gonna do? Start cooking and cleaning. I promise you, this is 100% real. She cooks gourmet meals now. I'm talking about my woman. She went from not cooking at all to looking up recipes. Sending me, she's like, this would be good. I'm going to try this out. I can't wait to try this out. She loves cooking. That's the crazy part about this, fellas. She loves cooking now. After going crazy, crying, doing all that other bullshit. She loves cooking. I'll be like, yeah, baby, go to the store and get the ingredients for that. That look good. She talking about she want to bake now. She didn't want to cook a year ago. Now she baking meals. She's baking, cooking. Nigga, I'm having 4-course meals. She like, nigga, I'm make a cake with the shit. I said, bitch, bad. It's a great life when you a man who can stand their ground. You don't have to go through them storms with their emotions. That's the thing. Men get caught up in women's emotions. Women's emotions are not real. They are not real. Not to you. They might feel 100% of what they're saying. But the fuck does that mean? Feelings are not reality. That's something you gotta always remind yourself, including your own. Feelings are not reality. They're not. They're feelings. They're emotions. It's like when they say you get so caught up in your emotions that you realize you be scared of things that never really happen. That's what we're saying. They be afraid of shit that's not even gonna happen. Now, if they do what you do, now, as long as they do what you say, you good. Baby, you good. I'm really not out here looking for more. If you do the things I'm saying, shit, I'm on my hustle, on my grind. I'm not looking at other women right now. I mean, you always gonna look. You might even fucking once in a while, but they just bitches. Let's keep it on bill. They just women. You more focused on your shit. You ready to focus? Like, this is going to be a story for another day. I was about to go into a whole nother rant, man. But y'all have any questions for me, y'all like to be answered, leave in the comment section. I wanted to be able to come on and have more convos with y'all. Put more pimp game into the atmosphere. Shout out, while I'm doing this, man, this is my first one that's really just being a man, being a pimp. Let me shout out my OGs, Dr. BOA, AMS. I wouldn't call Steffes Cole the OG, but I'll say a peer. Shout out Steffes Cole. It's your boy, General Knowledge. I'll see you next time.